Yeah, hello. It's I am in my maid form today. I decided that that would be appropriate, kind of, for what we're gonna be doing today. We'll be joining a literature club, but I don't have a literature club form. Maybe we should get one. That's besides the point. Today we're playing Doki Doki Literature Club. I also realized that my trigger warning is white, and that probably doesn't.
What's good, gamer?
It's been a long time coming. You're the followers, huh? Hi, how you doing? We're gonna be playing Doki Doki Literature Club, and there is some very messed up things that happen in this game. So yeah, I want to just do a quick warning. Maybe not so quick, but just a warning to kind of say that this game contains a lot of self-harm, suicide, depression themes, and I want to make sure that it's everybody knows that that is in this game. I don't know how far we'll get to it in this session, but it's in the game, and I don't want people to be jump scared by it because that's not cool. So I'm joined today with some good friends of mine, Flora, Memori, and Stumbling. Let me quickly move Stumbling's little guy. I mean Flora's little guy, because also Doki Doki did not want to capture via game capture, so I'm capturing it with my um, desktop capture. So sorry about all tabs that break the game a little bit. I really think that's my big spiel out of the way. I'm gonna rejoin my friends so that they can say hello as well. And let me go ahead and undo the thing. Here you go. Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Yeah. I don't know if everybody knows who you are, so if you would like to introduce yourselves, that would be.
Okay. If you don't know me already, I'm Flora Memori, your local flower from the end of time. And, your daily reminder to drink water and that you only need one kidney to live.
Fun facts with Flora.
Fun.
So I'm Stumbling. I'm a haunted marionette VTuber. And I also have a self-care reminder. Make sure you eat a food. Food is important.
Food is very important. Guys, thank you. I guess we will get into it. Do you guys have the Discord stream open? So
Yep.
Yeah, I have it pulled up.
Cool. And it's capturing okay?
Yeah. It's
Ooh.
capturing
Seems
alright.
like it.
Alright, we're gonna get into this.
Okay. Hey!
I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance. Waving
God,
her...
when he deals with me.
Dude,
Just
this is
keeps you already.
everyday occurrence. Waving from a distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might be drawing to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, we would oversleep more. She would oversleep more, and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. Yeah, that's true, Flora, bro. 11?
I do be sleeping in.
You get those Z's.
No,
Yeah,
not
I need them sleepies.
What if she's going to chase after me like this? I almost feel better off running away.
Oh my god.
However, I just sigh out in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me.
I overslept again. Average Flora moment. It's me, guys. But I caught you this time.
Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you.
You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Quetzal.
Well, if people if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something.
Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to.
Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute.
By the way, Quetzal, have you decided on a club to join yet?
A club? I told you already, I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either.
That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year.
Did I?
The Go Home Club.
Go home and get some Z's club.
Yeah.
Yeah, baby.
I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Shorty likes to worry a little too much about me.
And his name
Well,
is John C.
Immediate noise. Hi. Thank you, Louie. How you doing, buddy? She likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Big facts.
Uh-huh. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right?
That's
Don't make me keep worrying about you.
alright.
God would never trust me.
No. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though.
Will you at least promise me you'll try a little?
Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that.
Yay!
Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? Why would I let myself get lectured? More than
For real?
that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit. Even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. Yeah.
Real Florima Mori moment.
Dramatizing. The
Me being melodramatic for no reason.
school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Yeah. Clubs.
Clubs.
Siori wants me to check out some clubs. Guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Don't do that.
Don't do that. Hello?
Siori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in class.
I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed.
You don't need to wait up for me. It's going to make you late for your own club.
Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know...
Know what?
Well, that you could come to my club.
No. Sayori,
Yeah?
there's no way I'm going to your club.
Buzzkill.
Mimi!
Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club.
Come on, please.
Why do you care so much anyway?
Well... I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member.
Ooh.
How could you do this?
And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything.
Gotta go for the cupcake.
You gotta go for the cupcakes, bro.
Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning as to have planned all this out. It's probably the first one. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay?
Yes, let's go!
Let's go.
Let's go! Get
And
some
thus,
cupcakes.
today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, the section of the school I rarely visit. being generally used for third years classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door.
Everyone, the new member is here.
I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room.
Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere.
Ah, Ketzel, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club.
All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls.
Wow, what?
Yo, what?
Hey, yo.
Me? Real
What are
me?
you looking at? If you want to say something, say it.
Sorry.
Natsuki.
The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. A small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. Munchkin.
Munchkin. Your little gremlin moment.
She's also the one who made the cupcakes, according to Sayori.
You can just ignore her when she gets moody.
Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls.
Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yori, the smartest in the club.
Don't say things like that.
Yuri, who apparently comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet both of you.
And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Ketzel.
Monica smiles sweetly. We don't know each other well. We rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So, having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica.
Come sit down, Ketzel. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Lynn?
Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little distracted for a second.
Sorry, I got a little too excited.
Yeah.
Oh, just distracted.
Then how about I make tea as well?
The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand.
Okay, are you ready? Ta-da!
Wow!
Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes, decorated to look like little cats.
Little cats!
The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears.
So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki.
Hi, I cry. We're playing
Hi,
Doki
Cry.
Doki Literature Club
Yippee!
with some good friends.
Yippee!
Yippee.
Well, you know. Just hurry and take one.
Sayori grabs one first, then Monica. I follow.
It's delicious!
Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite.
Strategizing eating a cupcake.
You gotta think about it. Natsuki is quiet.
I'm watching.
I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki.
Why are you thanking me? It's not like I.
Haven't I heard this somewhere before?
It's not like I made them for you or anything.
I thought you technically did. Sayori said.
Well, maybe. But not for, you, dummy.
Alright.
Tsundere moment.
Yeah.
Not like I like you or anything.
It's not like I like you or anything. Baka.
Give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before sitting down and setting the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in the classroom?
Based.
I guess.
Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book?
I guess.
Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you.
That's not...
Insulted, Yuri looks away.
I meant that,
I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea.
I'm glad.
Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. Monica?
So, what made you consider the literature club?
I didn't.
I was dragged here.
I guess I will.
I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so...
That's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone.
Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year?
Well, to be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Jesus. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader.
Yuri also nods in this agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club.
You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can already really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah.
We'll do our best. You know it.
The little thing. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature.
So, Ketzel, what kinds of things do you like to read?
Uh-oh.
Voila!
He does not, in fact, read.
Considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she's wanted to say something, but she keeps quiet.
She like manga too? What? Not much of a reader, I guess.
Well, that can change. I promise.
I can change.
What am I
I can
saying?
change! Yuri, I promise I can change.
She can fix me.
She can fix me.
I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile.
Oh.
And anyway, what about you, Yuri?
Well, let's see.
Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger.
My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive.
Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her readings. Quick, what is everyone's actual favorite literature genre?
Sci-fi, I guess.
I mean, if I'm gonna be completely honest, it's the dystopian novels. I mean, hit me with a good Clockwork Orange, 1984, Brave New World, any day of the week.
Ooh, interesting. I'd have to say probably like a decent horror novel, which is very difficult to find because everybody kind of just goes to
Right?
bodily
Yeah.
horror or very cliche styles, which is alright, but there's a good ambience horror.
Yeah, it can be really hard to nail down horror in a novel, though.
Yeah, well, I agree. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people.
But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Oh, she's just a bookworm.
Yeah, very.
Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately.
Yeah, dap me up.
Hey!
I read a horror book once. Yeah, Goosebumps.
Once.
I desperately grasp at something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, you really might as well be having a conversation with the Rock.
Yeah.
I'm Dwayne.
Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you.
I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think, or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh,
Fair enough, I guess.
why is that?
Fair enough, Gremlin.
Well, I just...
Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second.
Never mind.
That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki?
What? What gives you that idea?
You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called...
Oh, don't say it out loud! And give that back!
Fine, fine.
Oh.
Your cupcakes, your poems. Everything you do is just as cute as you are.
Shiori settled behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders.
I'm not cute!
Usually said by people that are cute.
Exactly.
Pretty sus coming from someone so cute.
Natsuki, you write your own poems?
Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care?
I damn.
I mean, I'm just trying to express interest, bro.
I think that's impressive.
Aw.
Why don't you share them sometime?
No.
Natsuki averts her eyes.
You wouldn't like them.
Not a very confident writer yet.
I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart.
Do you have writing experience too, Yeti? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers.
I guess it's the same for Yuri.
Aw, I wanted to read everyone's poems.
We all sit in silence for a moment.
Okay. I have an idea, everyone.
Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika.
Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it! Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Ketzel?
Monika
trapped here
smiles
now.
warmly at me once again. I have not decided. Hold on. There's still one problem.
Eh? What's that?
Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I blindly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join the club.
Cringe.
Alright. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decisions. I still have other clubs to look at, and,
What club, Kitzel? What club?
Yeah, what club? What club?
Whoa.
Everyone looks genuinely
Name the
upset.
I lose my train of thought. I don't know. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes.
But...
I'm sorry, I thought...
That's all.
You all... I am defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? What? It don't gotta be like this.
It doesn't gotta be like this.
That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls'
For
eyes light up.
completely above board reasons.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm so happy.
Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey!
You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed.
As you should. Then let's make it official. Welcome to the literature club.
Ah, thanks, I guess.
Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share.
Monika looks over at me once more.
Ketzel, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself.
He hit me with the jump scare.
Jump scare.
It's not supposed to be spooky yet.
Bro, calm down, trigger happy. Okay. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I don't care. It's spooky now. Alright, man. I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. I've never written a poem before. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food.
Hey, Ketzel, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together?
That's right. Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she's always stayed after school for the clubs. Sure, might as well.
Yay!
With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls: Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Would I really be happy spending every day after school in the literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. I guess
Nothing bad will ever happen.
Nothing bad ever happens to the Kennedys!
My name ain't Kennedy.
Well, shit, then bad things can happen to you, bro.
I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Man, you don't read. How am I supposed to
While
write?
the poem thing is going on, I need to go pick up my food. I'll be back.
Okay.
Get your food.
It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member would like. Something good might happen with who likes your poem the most. Okay.
Writing time.
So I guess this is where we start, right?
Yeah. Gameplay.
With who's thing we're gonna try to take.
Who we woo-win.
Yeah, I think since the time I actually watched this game be played, they went through Yuri's first, so I will be going through the little gremlin.
Alright.
So I'm gonna be doing Natsuki. So probably
She likes cute stuff, right?
yeah, kitty. Fun. No, that's her. Pink.
Pink
Pink.
candy baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Candy. Valentine.
Oh, she loves this.
Yeah, she's a little hop. Char? No, that's the Yori. Chocolate.
Chocolate.
Oh, you know we got it.
Kawaii.
Kawaii. Bunny. Bunnies are cute.
Bunny.
Skirt, whistle. Death.
Yeah.
Irrepressible thoughts of death, Barbie.
Cellulite Barbie.
Ugh. I guess. Oh, maybe.
Yeah.
No. Maybe. Oh, okay.
Oh.
Lollipop. Doki Doki. They did the thing.
I'm a fire in my laser!
I got lasered.
Fire in my laser!
I did it again. Why did they hit it twice?
Flora and I are just short enough to miss it.
Yeah, I got hit by the laser, but everybody else survived. Milk? I like milk too. Yeah. Sweet.
Sweet.
Huh?
That's fine.
Yeah. Comfort. Yeah. Forgive. Summer? Yeah. We're working on it. We got more for Natsuki, so it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, it'll work.
She pouts a lot, but I don't think that'll be. Well, maybe. Pout? Yeah.
It's you gotta lean into the soon.
Yeah. Kiss. Now Keith.
No, Keith.
Blanket.
There's
Oh,
marshmallow.
that's cute.
Oh, there's a couple different words. Yeah, that's probably the safest.
Boop. Yeah, I think this might be Sayori. Oh, no, no. Let's go. We wrote a poem
Did
with
it?
20 random words.
It's like free associated.
Yeah.
A bunch of words. This is a poem, right?
This works. There's limited knowledge on poems. I guess that makes sense, not gonna lie. Yeah, it kind of was self-explanatory. He'd just be firing his laser. That's such an old... I'm pretty sure that was a flip book thing from like the DS. Miss my DS.
I like to think about the DS sometimes.
Yeah, they have emulators, but there's nothing like having your own DS and walking around with it. The last time I truly gamed on the go. Good time to rehydrate, make sure your vocal cords are okay.
Yes, yes. Get dwink.
I wish I would have made some actual tea, but I did not.
I was gonna make popcorn as a little snack, and then I got distracted.
Oh. That's understandable. Let's see. I don't know how much people know about this game in particular, but some of the music that has stemmed from it, from like the one I think about the most is Random Encounters, Just Monica. So those songs are, man, they go hard. I ain't gonna lie. And then they have the Just Monica from the Mumbo Number 5, which is probably one of my favorites too. Just Monica.
That's so clever.
Yeah, people are good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Favorite. When I was still in high school, there was a coffee shop that I visited often that had like open mic nights for poetry. I myself never participated because I'm not a poet, you know. I don't be writing poetry.
Yeah.
But it was nice to sit in the crowd and listen to some of these people. I guess.
Yeah,
just
I
reading.
love listening to poetry.
Yeah, it's good.
And I'll write some, but I write purely for myself. I don't think I would ever let anybody read it.
Oh, that's valid. Yuri, like Yuri was saying, you know, writing to oneself.
Yeah.
I was not a poet. I guess technically, like writing raps is poetry. Rap is
Yeah,
poetry,
I mean,
right? I think.
It's got like rhyming and rules and.
I think the best way I describe it is that rap battles or like rap beef is just two dudes sitting in a room writing poems about each other.
Yeah.
If you think about it like that, hey, it's kind of cool. They must really like each other to be writing poems about each other.
Yeah.
One would assume, anyway.
All right, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
How you getting, Ketzel? Glad to see you didn't run away on us.
Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. I'm a man of my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Posture check. Yeah, let me unshrimp.
Unscrimp.
Oh, but apparently I also gotta work out. Crap, why would you do this? Fine, I'll hit these.
Hit them squats real quick.
Easy.
Drop down, give me 5 push-ups.
You don't gotta do this. I even increased all the prices by just a little bit, just to kind of make sure people don't spam too much, because Faye is notorious for being aggressive. But this I can do. Whoop. Wait a minute, I don't remember redeeming that. Hey, well, there we go.
Thanks for keeping your promise, Quetzal. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on. Like, he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Oh, so she do like manga.
that is such unfortunate timing.
Yeah, no.
I need my ramen, bro.
Flora is munching, so there's pauses.
Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room.
Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga.
Manga is literature.
Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat.
Don't worry, guys. Quetzal always gives it his best as long as he's having fun.
I'm out here having fun.
He helps me with busy work without me even asking. This is true. Like cooking, cleaning my room.
He is the maid after all.
literally
He is the head maid. He is the head maid. It's accurate.
How dependable.
Sayori, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once.
This is also accurate. Is that so?
You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous.
What do you mean by that?
How come? You and Quetzal can become good friends too.
Sayori. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she put me into.
Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know.
Wait, Sayori.
Huh? Me? Is for me?
Is for me?
Not really.
Don't be shy.
It's really nothing.
What is it?
Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do?
I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking.
Damn, professional at that.
I'm a professional non-thinker.
I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what.
Is that so?
Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want me to. If you don't want it to be.
Alright. Well, here.
Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book.
I didn't want you to feel left out. So I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, just discuss it if you wanted.
This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute?
She's so powerful.
Ooh, she even picked out a book she thinks I like, despite me not reading much at all. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book.
Well, You can read it at your own pace. I look forward. I look forward to hearing what you think.
Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yudi's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is roving around in the closet.
Like a true gremlin.
Like a gremlin.
Ugh.
I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. You looking for something in there?
Freaking Monica. She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point in keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up?
Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga?
You read manga, right?
Sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands.
Yeah, sadly.
Yeah. I'd just be a weirdo and be like, yeah. How'd you know anyway?
I mean,
Well,
I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face.
it is.
I just look like that.
What's that supposed to mean? I see. There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack.
There it is.
Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. She turns to the box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest.
Much better. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world.
I know that feel. I get a closer look at the box set she's admiring. Parfait Girls? It's a series I've never heard of in my life. That probably means it's either way out of my demographic or it's simply terrible. I don't know.
Because you have good taste, apparently.
Apparently.
If you're gonna judge, you can do it through the glass on that door. Damn.
You tell him. She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging or anything. I mean, you were, but
You were judging.
Just a little bit of judgment.
just love it. I didn't even say anything. Big fact.
It was the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, Ketzel. Consider this a lesson straight from the literature club. Don't judge a book by its cover. In fact,
Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box.
I'm gonna show you exactly why.
She shoves the book right into my hands.
Read it.
Ah. I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire, striking animated feminine poses. It's exceedingly moe.
Don't just stand there.
Ugh. Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. Oh, I'm out of the closet, fellas.
She dragged you out of the closet.
Whether you like it or not, you are now coming out.
Let's go! She takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsill. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit down. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat.
Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that.
Why is that? I guess it's easier to be close together like this.
Don't just say that. You make me feel weird about it.
Natsuki crosses her arms and Scooch is an inch away from me. Sorry about that, Gremlin. Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either.
You suggested this.
Yeah, not that I can say it's particularly a bad thing. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I won't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am.
Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning?
You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then?
Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention?
I am, but nothing really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. It looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair. I kind of grew out of these since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. So, what should I expect from this? Is there going to be a plot?
Well, obviously. You think I would enjoy something that didn't have a plot? I mean... Well, I guess I know what you're saying. A lot of the beginning is about simple things. Like, there's a really funny chapter where they're obsessed with a guy at the ice cream shop. But that just helps you get to know the characters. And besides, it's still entertaining. But later on, there's all kinds of drama. Like, when they get into all their backstories, when some of the romance starts to happen. That's really what makes it so good. There are so many touching parts.
Ah, is that so? Sounds like you really know what you're talking about. Maybe I underestimated you.
Hey, wait! What's that supposed to mean?
What do you mean by that? Oh, Natsuki gives me a little shove. I just meant that I hadn't yet seen you at your full power.
Good save.
Ah, yes, I rolled a 20. Let's go.
Rolling a nat 20 on that. Ooh, saved it.
This chapter seems like it's about baking. This is just a guess, but is there a lot of baking in this manga?
Well...
Natsuki pauses for a moment as if she doesn't want to admit something.
Yeah. Why does that matter?
It doesn't. Just curious. Since you enjoy baking too, right?
That's... just a coincidence.
Me after I read. And now I am the character.
I am the character. Me with the tism.
I just happened to get into baking around the same time I got this manga. Like I would ever get into anything just because it's in a manga.
I mean,
Ah,
that's not the worst excuse, just saying.
it's okay. Me too.
Special interest unlocked.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's not the worst excuse.
I feel bad for anyone that impressionable.
Alright.
Alright, come on, man.
Be honest. uh,
Definitely not a coincidence. I guess that explains Natsuki's interest in baking. Still, all of these hobbies to pick up from a manga, that's definitely one of the better ones. Yeah. Not to mention, she's really good at it, so who am I to judge? Look at the little
ooh,
gremlin.
we got a little art.
Yeah, little gremlin.
Little gremlin art.
we read on for a few more minutes. I finished a couple of chapters at this point.
You know what? Seeing this art reminds me of the fact that I was thinking that we should really have art of us three in the Doki Doki Literature Club outfits, huh?
Oh,
Yes.
I could try and get something going real quick.
That would be so cute.
That'd be very cute. Look at the little gremlin. This reminds me. There's like a stuffed like teddy bear that has this same facial expression.
Yeah?
You do look like a teddy bear.
Yeah, little gremlin, very cute. Are you sure this isn't boring for you?
It's not.
Even though you're just watching me read?
Well, I'm fine with that.
If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. Always.
Absolutely.
I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? Hmm? You don't?
That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know.
What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends?
Could you not rub it in?
Oh.
Jeez.
Ah, sorry.
Like I could ever get my friends to read this. They just think manga's for kids. Can't even bring it up without them being all like, you still haven't grown out of that yet? Makes me want to punch them in the face.
Yeah, you do that. They don't sound like good
Yeah,
friends.
you know what? You do that. Get yourself some friends that support your special interests.
I'll go punch him in the face for you.
Exactly!
Where they
Let's
at?
go get them! Let's go get them!
We'll fight them for you.
I know those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who also are into it. I'm already kind of a loser. Dab me up, bro.
No. No.
So I guess I gravitated towards the other losers over time.
Oh no!
But it's probably harder for someone like you.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate.
Especially the loser part.
Wait, which part?
The
Hold
loser
on.
part. I'm a loser, baby. I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. I don't even know what my dad would do if he found this. Found what, girl? It's a magical girl manga. At least it's safe here in the club room.
Yeah, you could be reading something much worse.
Mm-hmm.
Like, High School DxD.
Like Gold Chains for Old Men magazine?
Except Monica was kind of a jerk about it. Ugh, I just can't win, can I?
Well, it's paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am, reading it.
Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems.
Maybe, but at least you're enjoying yourself, right? She's processing.
Internet dial-up noises. So... Jeez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what?
Yeah. I flipped the page. Suddenly, Natsuki starts laughing.
I totally forgot that happens.
Natsuki puts her finger on one of the panels.
Minori is my favorite character. You always feel a little bad for her, since she's so unlucky. But it gets especially bad when... I shouldn't be talking about that yet.
Oh,
Just finish this chapter.
Natsuki's voice sparkles with excitement.
cute.
It's a stark contrast to her usual bossy tone. But if she's not used to sharing her favorite manga with her friends, I can understand why. It's hard to express in words the feelings you get when connecting with someone you like, someone like that. And being able to provide that to Natsuki, for whom it's a rare experience, the thought makes me smile a little to myself.
I'm sorry, I was looking at something else. Okay, everyone.
Huh?
Are you all ready for today's poems?
Oh,
We just scribbled a bunch of words on a piece of paper.
yeah.
For real?
Oh, come on. Could your timing be any worse?
Sorry. I just need to make sure we have enough time. Though you do look pretty cozy over there.
Uh,
Natsuki suddenly notices how close she's gotten to me. She hastily slides herself a good 12 inches away. Alright, guess I'll stop here for now. I close the book and hand it towards Natsuki.
You're just giving it back? Don't you want to know what happens?
Yeah, but Monica just said
Don't be dumb.
that's my specialty.
Real?
Just take it home with you.
Huh? Is that really alright? I say that mostly because I really didn't plan on using my spare time to read this. Man,
I'm just being nice.
at least you're honest, bro.
Yeah. Well, he's only honest
sure.
with himself.
One should be.
For sure. It would take forever to finish if you didn't take it home. Just finish that one before tomorrow. We can start the next one. And if it gets bent, I'll kill you.
Jesus.
Real?
By tomorrow.
Come on, my guy. It's manga. It's not that hard.
Yeah, it's not that hard, bro.
I think I'm partway through the volume so far. I might fall behind on some shows if I try to get.
Alright, and
come on, man.
it's for a cutie. What's
it's
the
for-
problem?
It's for the little gremlin. Do it for the gremlin. Do it for her.
Do it for the gremlin.
But I suppose that's a necessary sacrifice in exchange for seeing Natsuki's enthusiastic face.
See, that's how you do it.
Or am I mostly scared of what will happen if I don't finish this? A little bit of both.
A little bit both.
Alrighty then. I stand up. Return to where I put my stuff and carefully slip the book into my bag.
By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night?
Yeah, here are my words. Yeah.
Word vomit.
Where's my word vomit?
My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing.
It's not that bad.
I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before.
Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait!
Coyote and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Coyote's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook.
Accurate.
On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook.
So professional.
I have a misspelling in the title? Huh? Say it.
Trigger is spelled with one G on your title.
Well, let me fix that. Well, look at the observe real quick. Observe.
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 Me when I am showing someone something. Observe.
This is unironically my favorite background. Okay.
Yeah, I know. Like every once in a while, I'll see it when I'm watching your streams. Just observe.
Observe. Thank you, by the way. Why is that your fucking background?
Because it's hilarious, bro.
Have you ever seen the image of the cow in like at the ocean or the lake or whatever, and it just says "man"? I had that one as my background for a while. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly complies well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. It's the most jump scary
Larry the
Larry.
lobster jump.
Oh my god!
Speaking of jump scare,
Fuck. I can't just keep doing that.
I don't have.
You
I
can't
muted
keep
your
getting away
screen,
with this.
obviously, but like every time it pops up on the screen, I'm like, oh god,
Yeah.
I don't need the sound.
It's the GFX are kind of nice. Who should I show my poem to first? We're gonna go ahead with Natsuki because that's what we.
I mean, you
decided.
wrote it for her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I told Natsuki I was interested in her poem yesterday. It's probably. I mean, my mouse cursor. It's probably only fair if I share mine with her first.
Mm,
Hmm.
okay, well, let's start with the things I don't like. Savage.
Ooh.
First of all,
Bro, critiques were wild.
critiques are so hard.
Yeah. Natsuki rereads my poem.
Never mind. I don't feel like giving you my opinion.
Bruh. Huh? That's what's the point of sharing in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. In fact, remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? That's what I had in mind when I wrote this. I wanted to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours. Like Monica said.
Well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours was really bad.
Well,
You're supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, ha, well, it's not that great, but let me show you what real literature looks like.
I don't lose. I'm sorry, Natsuki.
And you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy.
Uh, so, in other words, you're saying you like it? Natsuki retort gets caught in her throat.
You're so... You don't understand anything, do you?
Not really.
I already told you that. You don't have to go announcing it to the world like you're all self-important.
Pretty sure you never actually said that.
Use your words.
Use your words, Natsuki. It's okay.
I say that mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. Can't figure out if it's a win or a loss that she likes my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right?
Fine, I guess. Only because Monica will make me if I don't.
1 sec. No, okay.
Oh.
Stream paused?
No, the game...
Did-
min-
What? What
Cancel
happened?
minimize the game?
Quetzal? Oh.
Whoa.
God.
He must have to talk to somebody.
Perhaps.
Yeah, somebody busted in. There we go.
What happened?
Somebody had to come talk to me.
Oh, okay.
So-
Okay.
it's like-
That's what Lynn said, but you know.
Yeah, I was like, wait a minute.
That's just what it looked like when you were on stream.
Yeah. Fuck.
Only because Monica will make me if I don't. Oh, more jump scares.
More jump scares, baby.
Yes, I got this. Eagles can. Oh, do you want to read this? Since
Sure, I can read it. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it.
I mean,
Oh, Eagles Can Fly is the title.
yeah.
My bad.
real.
I mean, it's good. Thank you, Natsuki. Very cool.
Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it.
I like it.
What? Just be honest.
I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't... Oh, sorry, that was you.
But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it.
Yeah, I understand. I understand. Natsuki.
Literally how I be feeling.
Oh God. Thank you, Natsuki. Very cool.
But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like, I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. Helps bring out the feeling in the last line.
So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized.
That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something.
The more you know.
Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you?
Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki's feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her.
You know what? On God.
Yeah.
Oh, we get to see everyone's poems.
Let's go.
That's how it works.
I'm gonna leave.
Yuri.
Beauty.
Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes. More than enough time for her to finish reading.
Oh. Sorry. I forgot to start speaking.
Me too, on average.
It's fine. Don't force yourself.
I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right?
Yeah. Why do you ask?
Because it's obvious, bro.
I'm
Wow.
just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it.
See, told you.
Wow. So it's that bad, huh?
No! Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry.
Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to the new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying?
Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most notable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened.
Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert.
Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for.
Banana? Okay. Urza? Ezra? Banana?
Oh. You've been planked.
Yeah,
You gotta get planked.
I gotta get on the ground again. On the ground we go!
Get on the ground, no!
Okay. not to toot my own horn, but maybe I gotta make these a little longer.
Just make them cross more and make them last a little longer.
Cost a little more? Yeah, maybe.
Okay.
We're back.
There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things.
Sure.
I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased, though.
Biased? How? How?
Mm, Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry.
It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki.
All three.
Do you mind if I read your poem now?
Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it.
She's blushing, too sexy for me. I'm just a wee lad. Okay. Yuri smiles dreamingly as if there's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be the literature club?
Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back.
Nice. Very drastically different from Natsuki's.
Very different. I like that they
Yeah.
have different handwriting too.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting.
Bro, silence. What? I wasn't thinking that at all.
They are high school students, bro.
But it took you a long time to read.
It's because I just can't read.
All I read is manga.
Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty.
That's a relief.
Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive.
It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems.
Not at all.
I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild.
Mild?
Something easy to digest, I suppose.
Are you into ghosts, Yuri?
Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Ketzel.
Really? I must have totally missed the point.
Well,
You're reading poetry.
I suppose you did only glance over it, after
Nah,
all.
you're lying, bro. How'd you say that I took forever but also glanced?
Aw.
I might be
She's
dumb.
sparing your feelings.
Yeah.
She's trying to be soft, you know.
But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past. And soon to be left with nothing.
That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive.
It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too.
Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying.
I'm counting on you.
Are we gonna... Who should I show my poem to next? We're gonna do Sayori.
I get to take a little reading break.
Yeah.
Now it's my turn.
Yeah.
This is a good poem, Ketzel. Are you sure it's your first time?
Of course. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time?
I guess you're right. But that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you would do it seriously. Or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now.
Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise.
See? It's like I said before, Ketzel. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people. That's something that only really good people do.
You don't have to call me out, but thanks, Sayori.
Calling you out.
I'm not sure if it's Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all.
Yeah. And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you.
Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then.
Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this.
We'll see about that.
Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you to. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast.
Casual.
I want breakfast.
I want breakfast.
Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this?
No! Just a little bit.
You can't answer just a little bit to say to a yes or no question.
I absolutely can. I forgot to do it last night.
Well, at
She's
least
judging you and she didn't even do it.
exactly. Well, at least that's makes me feel a little better about myself.
Don't be mean. I still tried my best.
Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you.
Really?
Yeah. Especially that last line.
I made eggs and toast.
Even though you were late to school?
It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky.
Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. I never eat breakfast.
Bruh, imagine.
Anyways, thanks for showing me.
This was so much fun. Monica's the best.
Yeah.
But next time, I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever.
Well, I guess I look forward to it. Now we on to Monica.
Monica. Hi, Ketzel. Having a good time so far?
Yeah.
Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay?
All right, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in.
Anyway, want to share your poem with me?
Yeah, it's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to.
Don't worry, Ketzel. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon.
Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem.
Mm-hmm. I like it, Ketzel.
Damn, you
The
fast.
word vomit.
Really?
It's a lot cuter than I expected.
It's a bunch of 20 random words.
Word vomit.
Oh, jeez.
No. It kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write. And she's a good writer, too. So take that as a compliment.
We wrote it for her, so. If you say so.
Ah,
Ah.
Ha 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 ha.
Yep. By any chance, have you read anything by Shel Silverstein?
Eh? Maybe a long time ago.
He's famous for telling all kinds of stories in just a simple few words. His poems can be funny, endearing, or even sad. And sometimes they're only a few lines long. They might even feel like they're written for kids, but if you think about them, they can express views of the world that would apply to anybody.
I see. So you're saying that Natsuki is kind of like that?
Sort of. Maybe she's not an expert. But you probably won't find much filler in her poems. They might be easy to write, but they're super challenging to get the meaning through. So I can see why it would be your kind of poem to explore.
I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. Could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this.
That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little biased towards their own kinds of styles. But I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything.
Except we do.
Yeah, uh-huh.
Ahaha. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now?
What kind of poems does Monica write?
Don't worry, I'm not very good.
You can't see that. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good.
Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know?
Me too, buddy. I see. Well, let's read it then.
A hole in the wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the spackle protrudes. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas. Already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in.
Hi, Willu. Also, that's pretty
Hi,
good.
Willu. So, what do you think?
It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback.
It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful.
Oh. What was the inspiration behind this one?
Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit.
An epiphany?
Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
Thanks for coming to her TED Talk.
Thanks for coming to my TED Talk.
Well, we got a blue screen. Oh no, bud. I
Oh no.
hope you can figure that one out. 'Cause
Oof.
those are not good.
It's me, Flora Monica.
Monica. She was going really nice before. It's a
Mhm.
lot of cute interactions, especially with the gremlin.
Gremlin, gremlin, gremlin.
I get to go gremlin mode.
Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing ability. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's not what I ended up getting. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration.
Oh no.
Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly.
Oh no.
What's with this language? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing.
Natsuki dismissively returns to the poem to the desk with one hand.
I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute.
They're like opposite vibes.
Yeah.
Cute? Do you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all.
Oh no.
Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it.
No.
That's not how it works.
Yeah.
Which people did, by the way.
Wow.
Wow.
Natsuki. Sayori liked it. And Ketzel did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own.
Oh,
Oh god. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet.
Oh no.
And Ketzel liked my poem too, you know.
leave me out of this.
Yeah, leave him out of this.
Girls are fighting.
Cat fight.
He even told me he was impressed by it.
Natsuki suddenly stands up.
Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what I... You're just...
Yuri stands up as well.
Maybe you're just jealous that Ketzel appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh, and how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy.
Yeesh.
Yeah, damn. Is everyone okay?
Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Ketzel started showing up.
Hey, yo!
Hey, yo!
How'd she do that?
Hold.
How'd she do that? Can I learn that trick?
Natsuki.
Natsuki, that's a little...
This doesn't involve you.
I don't like fighting, guys!
Suddenly both girls turn towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there.
Ketzel. She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Ketzel. Wait. There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Ketzel? Uh-oh. Well?
How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. But whomever I agreed with, they'll probably think more highly of me. So of course I'm gonna yell for help.
Aww.
Help! God damn, that scared me. Fuck.
Stop.
Natsuki. Natsuki glares at me, drying up my words I had in my mouth. So instead I turn to Yuri. Yuri.
Oh no.
But Yuri's expression is so defenseless that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Say, honey. Yeah. Everyone's fighting is making Sadie uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this?
Ketzel.
Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict. Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being. She would never.
Yeah, you just pulled Sayori into it.
Let's
It's
go.
your immaturity that's made her upset in the first place.
Let's go. We're going down together.
Just burning this whole place down. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why nobody likes.
Stop!
Ooh.
Natsuki, Yuri. You guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people. And I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems. They're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented. So why are we fighting?
Because... Well...
Also, Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with you.
And Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were.
I'm alright.
Big and beautiful. Based, incredibly based.
I got the League of Legends question.
Flora Sayori.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sayori. Sayori stands triumphantly. Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression.
I'll make some tea.
Yuri rushes off.
Look at her new.
Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing.
Oh no.
So, this is why Sayori is vice president? I whisper to Monica. She nods in return.
To be honest, I might come off as a good leader and I can organize things. But I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing of me.
Nah. It's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either.
Well, I guess that just means Sayori is amazing in her own ways, isn't she?
You can say that. Silence.
Silence, Willie.
She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing.
I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt.
That makes two of us.
Ominous.
You can count on me. Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. I'm such a genuine person who really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more.
Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun.
Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly.
That's all about you.
Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone.
Awesome.
Also, this game is 7 years old? What?
Mm-hmm. It's pretty fucking old.
Yeah, holy shit.
Time is fake.
Time is fake.
I played it back in like junior year of high school, I think.
Oh man, it's been that long. I don't want to think about that. Time is scary.
In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learn something from your friends, too. So your poems will turn out even better.
Damn, bro, you don't gotta keep doing that.
He does, in fact, have to keep doing that.
I think to myself, I did learn
What a
little more
wonderful world.
about the kinds of porn everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. But funny.
Funny. Cancel. Ready to walk home?
Sure, let's go. COD beams at me. Thank you for the pie.
She's just adorable.
Yeah.
This baby.
It truly has been a while since COD and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. COD? About what happened earlier.
What do you mean?
You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often?
No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you?
No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you.
Phew. You know, Ketzel, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too.
That's...
Every day is going to be so much fun.
It looks like COD still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? Well, we'll just have to see. Jesus Christ. What the future holds, COD. Mongoose.
Mongoose.
I pat COD on the shoulder. I said
Give
that
her
more
head
myself
pats.
than
She
her.
deserves head pats.
She deserves head pats. But it's easy to use COD as an internal monologue sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's do this.
Let's do this. You gonna pick random words again?
Don't. Ooh, that gives me PTSD. I hate the regenerators so much.
I hate their guts.
It's so bad. We all know. Hey, bro, hold on.
Hey, hold on. For the people that haven't seen this game or played it somehow, don't spoil it, okay?
Is there a way to make something well-rounded for all three? I don't know if that's possible.
No.
Okay.
It is not possible.
All right. So we'll just keep going with the little gremlin.
Gremlin time.
You fool.
I clicked on the wrong thing. Cat, what are you? Get out of here.
Tony!
Tony's being a menace. Lollipop. Kitty.
Parfait.
Pink.
Pink.
Pow.
She looks so grumpy, the little sticker of that.
Poof. Kawaii. Joy.
Flower.
No.
Damn.
It'd be like
Well, I just
No,
was
wait a minute.
attracted to it because it was me.
yeah, puppy.
Toki Doki.
Yeah, they did the thing. Roll
It
credits.
did the thing! Roll credits!
Chocolate.
Marshmallow.
Marshmallows. What are marshmallows? Explode.
Wait, I want to
Who
pick
even
and see
likes
who
that?
likes explode.
Probably Yuri. Yeah.
It is Yuri.
Yuri.
That is hilarious.
Fluffy. Candy.
Sugar.
Sugar.
Nibble.
Nibble. Who's the person that bites you? They're not here, but Nibble.
Yeah.
Uh, There's nothing.
Daydream? No, that's Sayori probably, but hey, it doesn't matter.
There
I
was
think we
nothing.
got the gremlin
We got
anyway.
enough words.
Another day passes, and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me.
Hi, Getzel.
Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today.
I'm just not used to you being in the club, that's all.
I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway.
Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack?
No thanks.
That's not like you at all.
Have a good night, Agro Plant Fruit.
Good night.
Good night, buddy.
Good night.
I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori?
Why that all of a sudden?
No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out.
Me for real?
Big
Not
broke.
the friend that makes you buy them snacks.
Big broke. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori.
That's not fair. How did you even know?
It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money, so that would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that only leaves one option.
I give up. Don't make me feel guilty.
This is some Ace Attorney levels of deduction.
Real.
If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles. Eh?
Oh, I thought that was Sayori. Change your expression.
Yeah.
I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book as always.
I wasn't listening or anything.
Lies.
Lies.
Oh, Ellie! The Pedal Gang! Hi. How you doing?
Hello, Raiders.
Hi, Ellie. I'll observe again for a second.
Observe. Observe.
Oh, wait. Hey, Asher. Will you, if you're in chat, can you... Oh, thank you. W. Let me continue the thing. Hi, guys. Observe.
Observe.
How's the DLC going? It's going. I'm having a good time with my friends.
Many
here.
cute interactions, and we all get to voice people. It's fun so far.
Yeah, all of my good friends and their amazing voices.
It was just something in my book.
Yuri. Tell Ketzel to let me borrow some money.
No.
Accurate Flora and Con interaction.
It's just us for real.
It is just us for real.
So you were playing DLC and I was like, yeah.
Yeah.
What were you up to today?
Earlier I saw her doing a tier list of random objects, so...
love me a good tier list.
Yeah, random object tier list hype.
Hype. That's so Ellie too.
Fantastic. Yeah, for people that don't know Ellie, she's amazing and also a really good artist. So
Oh
watch
yeah.
it. Tier list
Tier
and
list and
Batman.
Batman. Nice. Hype.
Nice. What animals you would be?
What animals? Yeah, and which ones were you able to beat up, dear?
Yeah, what? Hold on. I can't do tier lists like that because I would just simply win.
Yeah, he'd simply put every animal in I could beat it up.
The challenge would be finding an animal that you couldn't beat up.
Real?
Exactly.
A lot. I somehow doubt that, boo.
Nah, she's the lore. She's a biblically accurate angel. It's fine.
Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution.
Haha.
Letting me
Yeah.
suffer.
Did I just... I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed in my book.
You beat up a lot of them. Have fun. Yeah, have a good rest. Get some good munches.
Good rest, Ellie.
Yeah. Thank you for the raid. Cute. Thank you, Ellie.
Ahaha. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you.
That's... There's no way you could think that.
You were right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the revolution.
Revolution.
It's time. The revolution is now.
Retribution.
That.
Still, coming from you, Sayori, I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there?
It's me, the devil.
Shadow, it's me, the devil. Here to convince you to do sin, like asking Quetzal for money.
Exactly.
Oh, that's you.
Yeah, I hit it. Just...
Don't let her fool you. She already knows exactly what she's doing. After all,
She's also gremlin coded.
yeah, she told you guys
She's me
bringing to
coded.
the club before she even told me.
But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them.
Master manipulator.
Come on.
Me,
give
for
more
real, for
credit.
real.
The master manipulator. She's got all the plans.
With the devil trick.
Oh god. Oh.
What?
Schmeck.
I've been...
Out of nowhere, something smacks Leody in the face and tumbles onto the desk.
Ow. What was... A cookie?
Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic.
Hype.
Leody glances around.
Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution! So me-coded.
Retribution.
Actually, that one almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you. But then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though.
Natsuki. That's so nice of you. I'm so happy.
Sayori hugs the cookie.
So me-coded.
Jeez, just eat it.
No, let a girl be happy about her food.
No. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite.
So good.
Sayori suddenly claps her hands over her mouth.
I bit my tongue!
You're going through a lot over just one cookie.
Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie.
Ah, yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it?
Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers.
But yours is chocolate.
Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one?
Fair. Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me.
Gave Sayori the oatmeal cookie. Keeps the
The
chocolate
oatmeal
with
These
her.
are raisin cookies. Full thunder! Blow up all the vending machines! Sorry, I'm like just immediately thinking about Tiny Tina.
Yo, understandable. Okay. Oh, Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her.
Oh, tease. I get it.
Except the hug.
Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off her.
Oh,
Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie.
Hey! Did you seriously just do that?
real.
What the hell? What the hell, Sayori? Mouth full, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well.
Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori...
Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room.
Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today?
Not me.
Yeah, I haven't either.
Suspicious. Monica's gone and everyone's actually having a good time.
Bruh.
That's a bit unusual.
I hope she's okay.
Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all.
Eh? You don't think she has a...
I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined.
This
Girl?
is Monica propaganda. That's true.
Excuse me?
Suddenly the door swings open. I don't know about you guys. I'm pretty desirable.
Sorry, I'm super sorry.
Ah, there you are.
I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Eh? Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. But boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about?
Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway?
Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time.
That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring, at least.
I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano.
Ooh.
Piano.
Piano.
Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica.
I don't really. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool! You should play something for us, Monica. That's...
Monica looks at me.
Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Yay!
That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it.
Is that so? In that case... I won't let you down, Quetzal.
Yeah, Monica smiles sweetly. Ah, I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that.
Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently. And I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready.
I see. In that case, best of luck.
Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I?
Not really. I chose to leave out Coyote's mischievous escapades. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Coyote somehow already finished her entire cookie.
Sometimes you just gotta eat a cookie.
Yeah. I do know a little bit about the folder stuff. Like, you can delete characters completely.
Yeah.
Play through the whole thing, and then we can get funky with it.
Yeah.
Yuri's back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet.
Back into the closet she goes.
Yeah, gremlin time.
Oh, time for me to not have to voice anything for a while.
Take a break.
It's not long before Natsuki comes up to me expectantly. Yeah, don't worry, I kept my promise. I pull the first volume of Parfait Girls out of my bag. Natsuki takes it from my hand and quickly turns it over, presumably to check for wrinkles. Hey, I'm not that careless. I handle manga all the time, you know.
I just wanted to make sure. Can you blame me for being paranoid? I don't give people my manga every day, you know.
That's true. I don't blame you.
Well, anyway, let me put this one back. I'm gonna get the next one, okay?
Natsuki makes her way to the closet. I follow. You're gonna tell me everything you thought, right? Oh wait, oh fuck, that was you.
That's me! Where did this volume leave off again? I forget.
The chapter ended when Minori and Alice found...
Monica!
Natsuki's voice resonates out from inside the closet. Eh? I peer inside. All of Natsuki's books are lined up on the top shelf.
Did you move my manga again?
Sorry. The teacher got mad at me for taking up so much space in her closet. So I had to move some stuff around and clean up a little bit. It's all still there, I just had to organize it a bit.
Ugh.
The top shelf is far above Natsuki's
She's
head.
short.
She's
She's
too...
short.
I-
She's just a little guy.
I can
She's-
deny it no longer.
I'm small. You know what? She's not short. She's snuggle-sized.
Nah, she's vertically challenged.
Alright, that's one way to say it, I guess.
She makes a futile hop, trying to figure out how to reach her manga.
Oh no!
Jeez. This is so inconvenient.
Just a mild inconvenience.
I'm moving these all back down. There's plenty of room on these shelves. And besides, they're really pretty to look at when they're all lined up. Why would you waste that on the top shelf?
Ah, Natsuki. There's a stool on the wall there. in the closet, there's a collapsible stool that's hanging on the wall. If you want, I can reach up there and hand them to you.
I can get them myself.
Natsuki grabs the stool from the wall and unfolds it.
You think I'm too short or something?
Yes.
Yes.
I mean,
I knew it. Well, you know what? Just watch me. Oh, this will end well.
Natsuki hops on the stool, which ends up being a little wobbly because of its collapsible design. Careful.
I know what I'm doing.
Standing on the stool, Natsuki's fingertips reach the top shelf. The stool would be enough for me to easily grab the books, but Natsuki is being stubborn as usual. Natsuki uses her fingers to scoot one of the smaller boxes to the edge of the shelf.
See?
The box suddenly tips. Natsuki barely catches it before it falls to the floor. The stool wobbles. Losing balance, Natsuki hops off the stool. Thankfully, she was able to stay on her feet. She holds the box triumphantly.
There.
Having almost fell, Natsuki is a bit shaken up. Jeez. No need to prove yourself to me. There's no way you'll be able to get the bigger boxes like that. I can reach them, so just...
I said I can do it. I don't want your help, okay? I'm gonna get a chair, so just hang on.
Natsuki forces her way past me out of the closet.
Hey, she's out of the closet. Proud of
It's out
her.
of the closet.
W.
We're gonna keep making that joke over
Yeah.
and over again, aren't we?
Yeah.
As long as they keep saying it like that.
Gay people, the second they hear out of the closet.
Let's see.
The classroom chairs have the desk attached, so they're too inconvenient to fit in the closet.
Uh-huh.
Natsuki trots over to the teacher's desk, which has a computer chair behind
The
it.
computer chairs have wheels.
Yeah, she rolls it
Yeah.
onto its wheels back over to the closet. It's a little dangerous since the chair swivels and rolls. But I've already learned my lesson, so I keep my mouth shut. Maybe you shouldn't.
Ush.
Natsuki climbs onto the chair, then slowly balances onto her feet. Since she refuses my help, I take a seat with my back against the side of the doorway and simply watch.
Aha, there we go. See, I can easily do it now.
Natsuki grabs a stack of manga and bends down to put it on the shelf below.
What?
The chair swivels. Natsuki catches herself on the shelf.
What are you doing? Can you at least hold the chair steady instead of sitting and doing nothing?
Who was it who told me not to help? Man, I can't win.
You just can't win.
Yeah, I got you. I hold the chair while Natsuki reaches back up. Ooh. I can almost...
Oh, God.
Oh no, come on, don't be a creep like that, bro. You're better than this.
Doki Doki.
You're better than this, man.
You are so much better than this.
I forced myself to turn away.
Yeah, he's better than this.
Natsuki seriously didn't think this through. Once she realized this, I'll be dead.
Huh.
Natsuki wraps her arms around the Parfait Girls box set. Easily the largest one on the shelf.
Heavy. Hey, Ketzel? I don't think I can bend down without falling. Hurry and take this one.
Eh? But then I have to let go of the chair.
That's fine. Just for a second. Hurry up.
Alright. Let me just stand up. I slowly release my grip from the chair.
What do you mean, stand up?
Natsuki looks down at me.
Why are you all the way back?
Natsuki looks like she's just realized something, but she'll lose her balance if she moves. Natsuki, the box!
What? Where are you looking at?
Ugh.
You're trying to look at my.
Natsuki's legs shake. I'm not. I was just. Natsuki, don't try to move. Just give me the box.
You perv. You set me up. Go away. Get out.
But.
I'll
What?
do it myself.
The chair suddenly swivels beneath Natsuki's feet. Natsuki!
Yeah.
The scene turns to chaos in a split second. The chair flies from under Natsuki's feet.
Damn.
Frantically, I try to catch her. The box topples out of her hands and the books go flying. I got you. Whoa.
Ugh.
The full force of Natsuki's body against me throws me to the ground. A whole bunch of books pelt me in the face. Natsuki tries to shield herself with her own arms as her face lands straight onto my chest. Ugh. My right arm and my back seriously felt the impact. Slowly, Natsuki comes to her senses. Ugh. She presses her arm straight into me to prop herself up. Natsuki seems to realize that it's not the floor that's beneath her.
Hey,
Gross, gross.
don't gotta say it like
Ugh.
that.
A fist pounds into my chest.
You cooties.
Cootie!
No, not like this. I'm not beating the cootie allegations. Natsuki then hoists herself to her feet.
What were you thinking? You sicko?
Everything okay over here? I heard a loud noise.
Monica suddenly peers in.
Monica. See what happens when you put the manga on the top shelf. Are you trying to kill your club members or something? Jeez.
Sorry.
Oh, and one more thing. It seems like your most recent club member is a total pervert.
Promise.
Jeez.
Bro, I promise.
So I hope you're happy. This girl really do be blaming all her problems on other people.
I didn't.
Specifically us.
Yeah. Somehow it's impossible for me to explain this whole bizarre situation to Monica. I didn't do anything, I swear.
I know. Don't worry.
Monica says that quietly to me. Looks like I'm off the hook.
Oh no! My...
Yeah. I look down. Natsuki is kneeling on the floor, holding one of the books that are scattered all over. There's a large diagonal crease along the page that she's desperately trying to smooth out. I must have landed on the page. Natsuki tries a bit more to fix the crease, but she can't get it out. Suddenly she gives up and slams the book shut, then throws it to the floor. Instead of continuing to yell, she just lowers her head.
Oh. Oh no.
Natsuki, are you...
No.
Natsuki's voice squeaks. I see tears on her face.
Oh.
Aww. I'll help get the crease out, okay? It's partially my fault, so... Natsuki shakes her head, still looking down.
No. I don't even care that much. I'm just... having a really bad day today.
Natsuki sobs again.
I didn't mean to take it out on you. I really didn't mean to.
It's fine. Is there anything you want to talk about? Natsuki shakes her head.
Just every day is so hard. I just want to come to the club and
Natsuki falls silent again. I can't press her, so I can only do what I know how to do. Alright, well, I'll help clean this up. And I'll move the rest of your manga for you. I pick up volume 2 of Parfait Girls. We'll set this one aside. This'll help cheer you up a bit, right? We can get started on this once I'm done here. Natsuki looks up with her glossy eyes. Her lips quiver.
you're really nice to me.
Eh?
Eh?
Eh? That sounds really strange coming from Natsuki. I didn't expect it at all. Well, I'm just treating you like a friend, you know?
Mm.
Natsuki lowers her head and stifles another sob. I'm not sure what happened to her today, but being nice is the least I can do. The next couple of minutes are silence between us as I begin gathering the scattered books. I make sure to slip them into the box in the correct order. After a little bit, Natsuki starts helping. It isn't long before we're done, and I hoist the box onto the shelf where Natsuki wants to put it. Then I get on the stool and quietly finish moving the rest of her books from the top shelf. Alright, that should do it. I hop off the stool. Natsuki averts her gaze.
Thanks.
It's nothing. Natsuki's holding the volume I set aside in her hands. Alright, I'm ready.
Good. Even if you weren't, I'd make you anyway.
Real.
You're taking responsibility for what you said. The thing about cheering me up.
If you insist.
No.
We sit in the same spot as last time, and I open the second volume. Natsuki's mood quickly improves, laughing and pointing things out to me. She's surprisingly sharp, making note of a lot of subtle repeated jokes and background elements. In the end, I'm pretty impressed by how everything ties together in this manga. I guess Natsuki has good taste after all. But does she read JoJo?
Yeah, that's the real question.
The real question of taste.
Yeah, after some time, Monica gets our attention as usual. And it's time to share poems again. Guess I'll be holding on to this for now?
Yep. Even you sound more enthusiastic this time.
Well, I'm starting to get into it, you know?
Told you.
Yeah. I return to my seat and slip the book into my bag. You already know. This time I have a better plan for this, but we're gonna go for the Natsuki.
Yeah, you have a better plan?
We wrote it for her. Natsuki reads my poem. She keeps glancing at me and then back at the poem. By now, she must have read it more than once. Is it that bad?
Oh.
No, it's not. It's good. It's really good, okay? There, I said it. This wasn't supposed to happen at all. Why can't you just be bad at this? My poems are supposed to impress you, not the other way around.
You're trying to impress me?
Obviously. You'd think I'd let you enjoy Yuri's writing more than mine.
Heyo.
Hold on, I'm getting punched.
Getting punched.
Thank you.
Bro's getting punched for flirting with high school girls.
As it should be. Thank you, Zoki. Obviously. Oh, wait, hold on. Yeah, we finished.
I already. Yeah. Give me a break.
Well, in that case, what's the problem with me trying to impress you?
I'll tell you, you...
Natsuki's face freezes, like she's just realized something.
You... You're trying to impress me?
Natsuki vigorously scans her eyes over my poem one more time. Then the poem slips out of her hands and flutters to the floor.
I have to use the bathroom.
Oh.
Damn.
Red-faced Natsuki quickly walks out of the room.
Hey, Ketzel. Did you do something to Natsuki?
Did you make her cry?
I just saw her rush out like that. You didn't do anything terrible, did you?
No. Why would you say that? I just told her that my voice gets caught in my throat. There's no way I can tell Monica that I'm trying to impress Natsuki.
Hmm?
Monica sees the poem lying on the ground and swiftly picks it up. She reads through it, her smile now fading from her face.
You see, you wrote this for Natsuki, didn't you?
How could you tell? I mean, not really. Thank you for the sippies.
Sippies.
It's hydration time. Take a sip
Yeah, I
of
should
my-
hydrate.
We should all be hydrating.
I takes a sip of my trusty Vault 13 canteen.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
In fact, didn't she like your poem a lot the other day, too? I'm surprised you know her taste so well already. Are you sure you're not cheating, Ketzel?
I'm just picking 20 random words. Cheating? What do you mean by that?
What do you mean by that? Never mind, I'm just kidding.
I didn't understand Monica's joke at all.
Anyway, how do you think Natsuki feels about you? Oh, you don't need to answer that. It was just something for you to think about.
Hey,
Natsuki comes up and snatches the poem out of Monica's hand. Neither of us had noticed her re-enter the classroom.
did you read this, Monica?
Of course, I liked it.
You should really stop reading things that aren't for you, you know.
Oh,
Oh?
Oh?
You have a bad habit of doing that.
But Ketzel wrote this poem. And we're supposed to share with everyone, right?
Natsuki freezes. Oh no.
Oh no!
She's .exe has stopped working.
Natsuki.exe! It broke!
She apparently forgot that my poem is technically for everyone to read.
Okay, well, I think Ketzel's done sharing this poem with everyone. It's not like anyone would want to read this anyway.
Hey yo, bro.
Hey, yo!
In fact, I'm just going to hold on to this.
No. If you insist.
What? Why are you looking at me like that?
Like what?
Never mind.
Natsuki? I'll give you the poem, but that's still not very fair to Sayori. She hasn't gotten to read it yet.
I mean, neither has Yuri.
Neither is Yuri.
Yeah.
So what?
Well, I guess Ketzel is right, Natsuki. It's not very fair if you don't let everyone finish reading it.
Fine.
Natsuki returns my poem.
It's not like she's gonna like it, though.
Jeez.
Hey, jeez, come on.
Anyway, read my poem now.
Say less.
And no, I won't let you keep it. This is my only copy. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her.
I mean,
Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world's better off without spider lovers, and I'm gonna tell everyone.
Bro, spiders are just little guys.
and man, me as a flower, I'm just like, man, I love spiders.
I
They
like spiders.
This is spider slander.
I don't know
This
if I can
is.
keep playing this character. She doesn't like spiders. Not bad, right?
It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's.
Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do.
No, of course not.
Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it.
Nah, you're good.
Yes.
Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies. It helps people realize how stupid they're being. I wonder who you could be talking about. Like, anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an arrogant jerk. Ignorant jerk.
Do you know people like that?
Of course, it's about how everyone thinks my... That doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. It's something that you're afraid if people found out, they'd make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes, as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy?
Incredibly based.
I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things.
Exactly. You tell them.
Exactly.
You tell them. Well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. And I'm sure a lot of other people can too.
You know, I'm glad that you can appreciate this kind of writing. I mean, I know I was talking about that yesterday, but I've been enjoying sharing my writing with you, so consider yourself lucky, okay?
Well, thank you for being honest.
What's that supposed to mean? I'm always honest. It's the autism.
It's the
Jeez.
Drop down, give me
No, Olga. Hi,
push-up
Olga.
now.
Hey,
Nice
5
exercise.
push-ups.
Natsuki must be Abraham Lincoln, bro. Honest Abe.
Honest Abe.
You never lied.
I think I've drank like half of my water bottle.
Uh-oh.
Oh, you also got 5 burpees.
Those are the worst. Those are my least
Oh
favorite.
boy.
Those are my least favorite. 1, 2, 3, 4.
And a plank?
Although, I'm gonna be honest, when I was in the soccer club, my least favorites were running suicides. Those are still probably my least favorite. Goddamn.
You did also get a plank. So.
Yeah, I did. Damn. Olga, the lurker gremlin.
Full body training. Let's go.
1, 2, 3. Quack. One more. Now just plank. Alright, Tony. You wanna sit on my back, cat? You for weight?
Tony.
Tony.
Fat
I
boy.
bet you ravioli would do
Drop
that.
down, give me.
Probably.
Push up now.
Whenever I'm putting on my shoes in the
Another
morning,
one.
when I'm leaning over, if I don't like sit on the ground, he'll hop on my back and just sit there.
Yeah, Tony likes to bug me when I'm trying to do exercises too.
Oh,
Okay,
5 more push-ups.
that's fine. I did
5
them.
more burpees.
I did those. Now just burpees again. It's okay, cat. Get off. 1, 2, 3. I don't wanna kick you. Get out of the way. Tony has 2 moods when I work out. He either bugs me and jumps on me, or he sits on my streaming chair and just looks at me.
Just stares.
Free to self-sabotage, thank you. Buttons for gremlins? I need to, I really do. I need suggestions for gremlins.
Gremlin mode.
Okay. Just like Natsuki for real. Gremlin time. Okay, we're all good, we're ready.
Jeez.
Jeez.
Just look forward to tomorrow too, okay?
Alright, I will. Alright, and then we're gonna do Monica so that Ellen gets a break.
We can have a little break in between.
Yeah.
Hi again, Kessel. That was kind of silly with Natsuki earlier, wasn't it? I'm glad the two of you have been getting along so well.
That's one way of putting it.
Anyway, I already read your poem, but you can go ahead and read mine now.
Let's go.
I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaninglessness. Load me.
Oof.
Oh.
It's even more abstract than your last one, huh?
Load me?
Load me.
I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it.
No, I never said that. It's just a kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess.
I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Same, girl. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. Correct.
Yeah.
It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise.
I
I
see.
really like playing with pacing when I write poetry.
It's a good thing to do. There's a lot of tools to use in poetry.
It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though.
Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling. Or a conversation with the reader. So, putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game.
Save your game.
You never know when you might change your mind. Or when something unexpected may happen.
Oh.
Ominous.
Wait, Is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
Okay, Monica.
I don't typically save load in most games, so thank you for your tip, Monica. However, I will disregard that.
I will choose to ignore.
Yuri.
Soft girl time.
Soft girl.
Are you still mad at me
Oh.
Eh? What do you mean mad?
What do you mean by that?
for disrespecting Natsuki yesterday? Because reading this poem, now I know why you got mad at me. Because you prefer her writing over mine.
No, it's not. That's
Nah,
not really
it's
true.
not like
It's
that.
not like that.
That's one way to say it, I guess. Meaning, when I disrespected her, I disrespected you too, didn't I? Oh no.
Yuri, you might be reading into this a little too much. The door is red. It's just red.
How could I be so stupid? I always let these things happen. Whenever I think before I speak, I just come off as awkward and unlikable. But if I speak without thinking, the things I want to keep inside come out and make people hate me. So, please don't force yourself to be around me. I know this is what Monica wants, but it's not fair to you when you could be enjoying your time with Natsuki and Sayori.
No, it's not like that, Yuri. I promise.
I
It was just my inner
promise.
monologue. Stop it.
Yeah, Yuri.
Please. It
The
makes
inner monologue of a depressed individual.
Yeah. It makes it easier for me if you don't express any concern. Besides, I have my books with me. That's all I need.
Yuri smiles sadly and puts her head down on her desk. I'm frustrated. I don't hate her, but it's as if she's not capable of listening to me over her own thoughts. I sighed to myself. All I could do is accept that that's how she is. If she wants to be left alone, then I have no choice but to abide to that request. I have mixed feelings about that. Sometimes I just be not minding my own business.
Real.
Yeah.
We didn't even get to read her.
Oh, we didn't even get to read her poem.
No,
She's mad at us.
I'm sorry, Yuri. Next one is for you, girl. I promise.
Oh. Oh my goodness. This is so good, Ketzel.
Eh?
I love it. Especially after yesterday's poem.
You're too honest sometimes, Sayori.
No, but really. I want to put this on my wall.
You can't. I already told Natsuki she could have it.
Can
wanna
I?
eat this.
I want to eat this.
Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing.
Yeah, you picked 20 random words.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either.
Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this.
Yeah, but
Maybe
it
even
was
Natsuki's.
sad. She was sad.
Yeah, are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it?
Eh? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's a Ketzel poem. And that makes it feel extra special.
Don't do this.
Like I can feel your feelings in it.
Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori.
Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad. But that's why I just go by my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem.
I'm not sure that's exactly how it works.
I mean, it's all subjective.
Yeah. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of the whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place.
Yeah. Me neither.
Oh. Why don't you at least try giving it some thought?
Oh, you want to try writing something for me? That's so sweet.
Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point.
Eh? Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep that in mind.
Well, whatever.
Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet. Yeah. I like things that are happy and things that are sad.
Happy and sad. I can't see you liking something sad, Sayori.
Well, I like happy the most. But sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can help give the rain cloud a little hug. And make a nice happy rainbow.
Sayori, that's unexpectedly poetic.
Eh? It is? Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Ketzel. I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay?
Ah, the rain cloud.
Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all of my dreams. Little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. And I put the bottle on the shelf with all of the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in bottles, all in a row. My collection makes me a lot of friends, each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done, I open up, and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something. But all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head.
Alright, Sayori, damn. Holy crap. Sorry, did you really write this?
Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was going to write the best poem ever?
Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you.
Monica taught me a whole lot,
I
and I've been really in touch with my feelings recently.
see that. It's almost kind of creepy.
Creepy?
Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it.
Aw, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic.
You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up.
Yeah. Writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die.
Don't get ahead of yourself.
I mean,
Sayori,
that's one way to say it.
Sayori always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it. No more than a week later.
Me too.
I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic.
Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room.
Is this about the festival?
Well, sort of.
Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations.
Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event.
Okay, that's great and all. But that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event.
Ah, sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing.
Performing? Monica.
Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event.
Your sister's giving me a list of
But
words.
the cool... It's just a random list of 20 words. You're gonna show up to the event and be like, kitten, rainbow, lollipop.
Look at my words.
But the cool part is, we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayori's putting it on all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time.
Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see.
Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you?
Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea?
Well, no. It's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know. There is no way I'm gonna be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki.
They can dab each other up finally.
Yeah!
They finally agree.
Finally agree on something. I could never, in my life, do something like that.
Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear.
Guys! No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. So, I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah. It's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it.
Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit.
Well, maybe, but...
It looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left.
Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with.
Alright! Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri?
Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces.
I guess I don't really have a choice.
That's everyone! You're the best, Yuri.
This club is seriously going to be the death of me.
Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other.
No way! Monica... This is too sudden.
Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers?
Oh no.
Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now let's see.
Monica flips through her notebook to a specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium.
The title of this poem is The Way They Fly.
Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room.
I thought I was gonna have to read it.
Yeah, I know. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud. Yeah!
Yeah!
Monica takes a breath and smiles.
That was so good, Monica! Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori?
I'll go next.
Oh, Yuri's fired up all of a sudden.
Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem... sorry.
This poem is called...
Yuri anxiously glances at each of us.
You can do it, Yuri.
It's called... After Image of a Crimson Eye.
Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happened when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman.
Let's go!
The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure, and that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her as if she bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save this situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterwards and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves.
Let's
Way to
go!
Yuri.
Yeah!
Let's go!
We didn't get to read your poem, but that's okay. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat.
Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing.
Looks like Yuri is down for the count.
Okay. I guess I'm next then.
Sayori hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium.
This one's called My Meadow. Ah. Sorry, I giggled.
Sayori?
It's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way. I see. Okay then.
Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud.
I did it!
Good job, Sayori.
Yay! Even Ketzel liked it. I guess that's a good sign.
What does that even mean?
It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. And I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do in front of everyone. Then next time, I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay. Now, who's next? Natsuki?
Don't make me go before Ketzel. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway.
What are you trying to say?
Might as well let Ketzel lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it.
What do you mean by that?
Yikes!
What do you mean by
Let
that?
me tell you.
Wow.
Natsuki.
Nah, she got a point. It's fine. It's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I just got lists of random words. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finished, I receive applaud anyway. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else.
Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time, though.
Yeah, maybe.
Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki.
Yeah. I'm going.
Gremlin.
Yeah. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium.
This poem is called. It's called. Why are you all looking at me?
Oh. Because you're presenting?
Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Jump.
Natsuki takes a breath. When she starts reciting her poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down as if given life to the poem. Natsuki finishes, and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat.
That wasn't so bad, was it?
Easy for you to say. You'd better not make me do that again.
Well... Do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people?
I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends... It's just... embarrassing.
That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me.
Well, that's just how it is, so...
Well, I guess in that case... You won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting.
Jeez. I should probably find some other poem to recite instead.
That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. I can't wait!
Big day. I can do this. I can do this.
Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club and impressing Monica, then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori?
Oh, that's you.
She popped on screen.
She pop on screen, I just assume it's me. Yep.
Look at you two always going home together like that.
It's kind of adorable, isn't it?
Jeez, guys. Don't make it such a big deal.
It must be a little nice, though.
Well, how am I supposed to respond to that?
It's okay, Getzel. You don't have to say it.
Whatever, let's go already. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori's being a little quieter than usual on her way home. Hey, Sayori?
Uh, sorry, I was spacing out.
Ah, no wonder.
I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to. I mean,
Sayori fumbles with her words.
so let's just say that one day Natsuki asked to walk home with you.
Huh?
What would you do?
What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. I'd still walk home with Sayori.
Yeah, come on. It's your
That's-
childhood friend, right?
That's the homie.
You can't leave her
Yeah.
hanging.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Sayori, you really think I would ditch you for Natsuki?
Eh, but she's so cute and fun to be around.
Jeez. I already see her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem to really like going home together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you.
You're so silly, Ketzel. You think about me too much sometimes. Natsuki would deserve it if she wanted it, so...
Sayori, I've already made up my mind. I really can't figure you out sometimes.
Sorry.
Say! I like.
Okay.
Yeah. Whoa.
Oh, I guess
Oh.
he's got interrupted
Yeah.
again.
Yeah.
Ugh. Besides, what's the point in speculating something that's never going to happen? The conversation trails off. It's kind of a weird thing for Sayori to care so much about, but I want to respect her and keep her happy too. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time?
Who knows?
We get to write another poem, but
Random word poem.
I think that I'm gonna call it here for today. We've
Aw.
made quite a
Yeah.
distance in it, and
We don't want to write our last poem of the day, then call it.
I wanna write it for Yuri because she
Yuri's
was sad.
She was sad.
No, we can't have that. So we'll write a poem for Yuri, but it seems like a lot of the words are
Yeah.
unending.
Yeah, maybe
Yeah.
uncontrollable.
She
Yeah.
likes the big words.
The
She
big-
does.
Incongruent.
Incongruent
Ruin.
climax.
Tragedy. Oh, that was for her.
I knew that one was just gonna be for Sarah because she said she likes after image.
She literally used it in
Yeah.
her poem.
Yeah. Imagination?
Imagination or eternity?
I'd imagine they both probably fit.
Probably. Yeah.
Yeah.
Whirlwind.
Death.
Yeah.
Well, I mean that might be Sayori.
That's who.
Yeah.
Destiny.
Destiny.
There we go.
Philosophy.
Philosophy. Yeah.
Headphone. Oh. Unrestrained.
Infallible.
Uncanny.
Yeah.
And-
Effulgent.
That's a word.
Yeah, it is.
Intellectual.
Yeah. Vitality. Oh, well,
Vitality.
that probably works as well, but there is vitality.
Vivacious.
Vivation.
Hey, I know what that word means.
That's a word. Disaster?
Probably.
Yeah. Graveyard.
Yeah.
Determination.
Me too, Goth.
Unrequited?
Unrequited.
No.
Oh, no, I guess not.
Sarah, you got
Oh,
something
no.
to say?
Contamination?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yay! Now we
Sarah's
have a
got
poem for
Yuri.
Yuri.
Yuri poem. Oh.
Alright, do we want to save here and
Yeah,
call it?
I want to save.
Alright. We'll do this next week,
Yeah.
I assume?
I hope so. You guys are.
Yeah, I
this
shouldn't
is
have
fun.
anything else happening.
Yeah, thank you for coming along and reading some Doki Doki.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks for inviting us.
It was a lot of fun.
It was
I'm
fun.
gonna have to hit you guys with the observe for a second.
Observe.
Observe while
I like getting to switch between two very different characters.
Same.
Yeah. Who is currently active?
As far as I can see, there's quite a few people live right now.
Yeah.
It's a busy night.
Everybody out and about today.
If you would like to raid somebody new, Honey is currently doing a date with death, which is also a dating sim.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I'll rate someone new. What was it?
Hold on, I'll send it in the Discord for you.
Thanks. You know, I got that dyslexia.
Mood.
There you go.
Okay. Copy that.
Copy.
Ah, yes, okay. Yeah. Well, like I said, I appreciate everyone coming out today and watching us play some Doki Doki. Thank you for Stumbling and Flora for carrying the stream with their voices. I do appreciate it. I am going to do my best and write a poem for next time, so I can
Yo.
share with the class as well. And
I can bring a poem next time, but
Oh, I can.
do I need to write a whole new one, or can I use one of my slew of poems that I already have?
you can do either one if you want. I'm gonna just try to write one. I'm not a writer, so I'm gonna do my best. But I really appreciate it. But I'm gonna try to write this poem. Come back next time and recite it for the class.
Hell yeah.
Well, thank you guys. See you guys next time.
Bye-bye, everybody.
What's everyone doing the rest of the week? I know we're kind of in the middle.
Tomorrow is Terraria for me. Friday is Elden Ring, as you know, and then Sunday is the big 24-hour streamer anniversary stream.
Friday's drinking, I'm pretty sure.
Oh wait, it is actually. I was so wrong. I'm so used to it being Elden Ring by now. It is Drunk Company this week, isn't it?
Yeah, that's Friday. I will be drunk company, and then Saturday I did art stream. And then I will be hanging out with Flora and stream her stream.
It's
Yeah.
ready in 8 seconds. Thank you guys.
Thanks.
Adios.
Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye. Okay. Let me turn the motherfucking stream off. I'll be forgetting sometimes.